Hey y'all. So I just bought a selfie stick from the dollar store and I came to get it from my truck. I bought it like yesterday. Gosh. I have like zero makeup on. My hair is in a bun. Which is alright because I'm about to talk to y'all for a minute about my life. The apartment people just drove by in a little go-kart. So I'm gonna wait until he leaves and is not watching me. So today I want to talk to y'all about, look at this shit. Me and my health, and I've touched on it in previous videos before. Never really went into detail. Yeah, so, and this is part of it, the hair loss. That's part of it. Hopefully I don't fall going up the stairs. But yeah, like I've mentioned a million times before, I have PCOS. That looks scary. Welcome to my apartment. And Cinnamon got scared when I opened the door. My apartment's a little messy right now because I'm in the middle of doing laundry. I also have teacher stuff out because I've been working on some stuff as well. So this is just like I should have put some makeup on for this. Let's stop here and I'll put at least a little bit of makeup on, because alright, I changed selfie stick. I changed my mind about the makeup. I just let my hair down so I look a little bit more decent. So yeah, I have PCOS. This is no secret. I've been telling everybody, and one of the main things that I tell people is that it is extremely hard for me to lose weight with PCOS. And PCOS affects everybody differently because yes, there's a skinny type of PCOS, but like I said, it affects everybody differently. In my case, the weight loss is one of the things, as well as diabetes. I'm also diabetic, and that's because PCOS can cause insulin resistance. I let mine get out of control. I wasn't watching what I was eating, and it led to diabetes. Infertility, which I also have. Hair loss, which I also have. Unwanted facial hair or hair in different body parts that you don't want hair, I also have. Some people get really, really bad acne. I have been lucky, knock on wood, to not have that problem. I do have, like, it kind of looks like I have rosacea a little bit, but I've never been to a dermatologist to confirm. So I do have a little bit of texture, but it's never been like full-blown acne. My skin is really dry, but I don't think that has to do with the PCOS. What else? Yeah, that's not pretty much it. It goes on and on and on. But one of the main things I guess you can say is my weight. It is extremely hard for me to lose weight. And you know, you go to the doctor and it's like they don't really know about PCOS, so they just try to give you medicine. Like, nothing really cures PCOS. Like, no medicine out there really cures PCOS. They try to give you birth control to regulate your periods because, oh, that's one of the things. Irregular periods, which I have. But no, I'm not currently on birth control. I didn't want to be on birth control. I would actually be happy if I ended up conceiving, but it's so hard for me to conceive. But that's one of the reasons I didn't want to limit myself even more by putting myself on birth control, if that makes sense. Yeah, so they put you on birth control to try to regulate your periods and try to clean out your ovaries, because with PCOS, what happens is you start creating a lot of little cysts. Um, the cinnamon. You start creating a lot of little cysts on your ovaries, and they never really develop into eggs. Like they just stay as little cysts, and they just kind of pile on. So the birth control idea is kind of to make you have a cycle so that your ovaries are getting cleaned out and so the cysts aren't staying there, because if they were to stay there for a long period of time, they would become cancers, or could become cancers. So yeah, I decided not to do that. I'm on a different medicine that does make my period come whenever I take it. They suggest at least a couple times a year to make sure they're cleaned up. When I told them that I was okay with getting pregnant, they suggested once a month, like a regular period, but I only take it to make my period come. So it's not a birth control. They also do metformin, like I said, because a lot of women with PCOS have some form of insulin resistant, which I know, well, I don't want to say I don't take metformin. Since I became diabetic, I am now taking Synjardy, which has metformin in it. What else? For the infertility, they try to give you something called Clomid, which I'm not opposed to trying. Jerry is opposed to me trying it. He doesn't really like me putting these artificial like chemicals and stuff into my body. He's not a fan of that. He'd rather try a natural way, which he is so contradicting. And I'll touch on that a little bit. For PCOS, I guess the way to heal it, like if you look at a whole bunch of videos or articles, whatever, about PCOS and how people healed their PCOS, it is by changing their diet and losing weight. And yes, you have to do exercise, but it's more about what you're putting in your mouth. And I'm slowly learning more and more and more about it. I just have been off my game for maybe like the past, it hasn't been a year yet, but getting close to it. And it happens to me a lot. I'll be doing good, and then all of a sudden I'm not. And I don't know what it is, and I want it to stop, and I want to be able to hold myself accountable and have people hold me accountable. And I used to do much better when I had my Instagram, which I still, Jerry and I are not supposed to be on social media. So, I talked to him and I was like, I want my Instagram. When we decided this, I hold myself accountable on my Instagram. I need my Instagram. He was like, nope, no social media. So, yeah, I don't use my Instagram like I used to. And so I don't really have something to hold me, like, Instagram held me so accountable, because like every other week I was posting like progress pictures, or every month at least, like I don't have anything to do that at now, where to do that now. So I think I'm just going to do it here on YouTube, and you guys are going to be able to hold me accountable. So I guess you could say this will be the new day one. And I hate saying that. I hate saying that because, yes, people are meant to hold you accountable, but then they'll see you eating like one thing that you're not supposed to eat, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I thought you were trying to lose weight. And that's one of the things, that's why I don't really like posting when I eat, because there's some days where I'm just going to be feeling shitty, and I might have pizza for dinner, or like I might have some ice cream. I don't know, like lately, like this whole summer, I've been into ice cream. It's so horrible. Anyways, so I know that the first major thing I need to do is change my diet. And though I'm not really going to be going into too much detail, I'm not going to be recording my food every day and posting it every day, I do want to kind of take you along with me in my journey. I don't think I'm going to do daily updates, because that's ridiculous. Maybe weekly updates, and just maybe talk about some of the healthy foods I ate, or some of the changes I could make that week, or maybe some workouts I did, or, kind of just also talk about how I'm feeling, because PCOS is a hormone imbalance. And when Jerry says I'm crazy, he's probably right. Just don't tell him I said that, because I always tell him he's wrong. Like, I could be happy 1 minute and be ready to cry the next minute, or be ready to like smash your face in or something. I don't get violent, you guys. I'm not gonna literally smash your faces, but maybe I will feel like it. And it's just, like I said, I'm doing laundry, y'all, and my boys separate, darks, colors, whites, blah blah blah. So it's in the living room floor, because that's where they separate it. I'm still washing and drying. And she like grabs like socks and she like plays with them. She loves socks and feet. I don't know if that's every puppy or not. So anyways, yeah, I think I just want to use you all as an accountability method. And if you watch my videos, great. And if you don't watch my videos, great. Because at the end, it's more for me than for you. No offense. But I'm not losing weight for you guys, Nobody really comments on my videos anyways. So it's not like anybody said, oh, you're fat or anything like that. I know I'm chunky. I know I am. Jerry says, I'm the most beautiful person, and he doesn't feel like I need to lose weight. He says I'm not big, but I know I'm big, yo. I know I am. I'm currently standing at about 195, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been 195 for probably almost the past 9 months, maybe. Yeah, so my weight doesn't really go down from there, but it can surely go up from there, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm not careful, my weight will go up in a heartbeat. But getting it below 195 is the hardest thing that I have to do. And I don't know why that is for my body. Like, I'm not tall. I'm to the point where 195 looks good on me. No, I'm 5'4", 195, and I'm chunky, like, for real. I'm chunky. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I'm chunky. So, I've been going to the gym with Jerry. And like I said, with PCOS, some of the things that heal you is your food. So a lot of people say, you need to go organic. He doesn't believe the things that say they're organic are truly organic. So I can buy organic stuff, but he's kind of like, why'd you waste your money on that? Seriously, why would you waste our money on that? Like, it's not really organic. He doesn't believe in organic. Also, one thing that I've noticed a lot of people with PCOS cut out, that I'm considering cutting out, even though it's going to be hard for me, is dairy. And the reason being, and a lot of people say, oh, there's great alternatives now, like there's almond milk, there's cashew milk, but it don't taste like milk. It don't. And I got to a point where I basically, to start off my day, I would have fiber cereal in the morning, because if I don't take fiber, I don't go to the restroom regularly. So I would have fiber cereal in the morning, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my fiber cereal. I haven't had it this summer yet, but I've been having like Cheerios, not Honey Nut Cheerios, but just regular Cheerios. Another thing that I need to limit is my sugar. Number 1, because I'm diabetic. Number 2, I've been addicted to ice cream. Ice cream. All I want is ice cream. And I was really, really good about it when I first found out that I might have diabetes. Jerry has such a sweet tooth, and I know I can't blame him, because he could have his sweet tooth and I don't have to indulge with him, but I have been indulging with him, and that's something that I need to stop on that's my personal thing. Just going crazy. It's just a little bit harder, you know, when you have somebody sitting next to you eating the cake. I just want to let y'all know some of the things you'll be seeing on my channel, just in case you're like, this is not makeup. But I do want my channel to be about me, not just makeup. I'm actually going to be changing my name soon on my channel, so be on the lookout for that. I don't like drugstore beauty anymore. I think it's going to be Simply Marley. I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions or any suggestions about food, workouts, or blah blah blah, let me know. I am planning to use some of the things from Fitstar, from Fitbit, because they did have like a little like 15-30 minute challenge thing that I did like. I'm planning to be more active on my Fitbit because this summer I haven't really been active on my Fitbit. It gets to the point where I put it to charge and I forget to get it from the charger, so stay on the charger for like 2 days. It wasn't like that when I first got it, so I'm gonna get back to the excitement of when I first got it. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Comment, subscribe if you haven't, and please join me on my fat loss journey. Let's call it fat loss journey. Join me on my fat loss journey, and let's see how far I come. And if you're joining me, maybe you're doing it too, so let's see how far we come, and let me know. I'll talk to you later. I will be working out in about 10 minutes, so I just need to change and most likely be going to the gym when Jerry gets home. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.